All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rahak with Dash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the men of the Lord, prophesying, preaching, and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom Barakathum. And it's your brother Rob, man, coming back at you. I want to go into a few articles here, man. Just some headlines on Blacklisted News. As you know, our job here is to watch and wait, not be distracted, by the nonsense that Esau puts in the news, as he knows that we're watching. So you have things come out, Will Smith slapped somebody, while he's doing the most wickedness in the world. Everyone's watching and talking about, some nonsense, that's part of the witchcraft of this place, but what are we here to do? We're here to watch for danger, man, not watch for entertainment, and the scriptures have written that, man. This is Isaiah 62 and 6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silence. All right, so that's what our job is to do, is to stand on the wall, on the tower. All right, and whatever elements that is, if it's brick coal out there, or if it's hot as hell, we're up there, man. We're watching, and Esau wants to foil this, but we're not. We can't be stopped, man, because this is of the Lord. It's not of us. It's of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, it says, and give him no rest till he establish until he makes Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And that's what we're praying and hoping for, man. Because we're at the bottom, man. We're like, this shit is not it, man. If you can really see what this place really is, you really would be vexed and depressed, every day, man. But we'll get a few things that we're on watch for today. This is Blacklisted News. This is pretty good. This is it says, while J.P. Morgan Chase was getting trillions of dollars in loans at almost 0% interest from the Fed, it was charging Americans hit by the pandemic 17% on their credit cards, man. So at your lowest moment, what is he doing? He's getting money for free, basically. He's incentivized to give you money, to get money, and to loan out money. And he's charging on credit cards 17%. 17%, man. When credit card usage is at an all-time high, because people don't have savings like that. People don't have the money to do particular things, and people need money the most because businesses are closing down. A lot of people got furloughed from their jobs. A lot of people got laid off. And what does this guy do? Charge you 17% on money he didn't even have to pay for, man. Complete, utter usury, man. Ridiculous. It says under just 3 of the emergency bailout programs offered by the Fed to Wall Street, units of the mega bank J.P. Morgan Chase tapped over $6 trillion in cumulative term-adjusted loans from September 2019 through the first quarter of 2020. Wow. That figure will definitely go higher as the Fed is releasing the names of the banks and the amounts they borrow on a quarterly basis for its repo loan program. And the repo system is something that that Esau does overnight. I believe it stands for repurposed loan operation, something like that. They basically lend a bunch of banks lend a bunch of money to each other overnight, and at super low interest rates, like under 2%, to keep the loan and borrowing system going, and it's disseminated through the Fed, and by the time it gets to you, it's way more than 2%. They're charging you numbers like 17%. You see 17% even on auto loans, man, and you paying hella money if your loan percentage is that high. You know, out of control. Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord Jehovah, but a just weight is his delight, man. Let's see if they got any precepts on that further. Yeah, this is all in the law. Just balances, just weights, a just ephah, and a just hand shall ye have. So he's broken hella laws, man. You know? Oh yeah, Hosea 12:7. He is a merchant. The balances of deceit are in his hand. He loveth to oppress, man. That's a beautiful precept right there, man. That's a beautiful precept. That's what this guy is, man. He loves to do it. He doesn't have to do it. You got trillions of dollars already. All right, like what more could you ask for? What more could you need? But no, that's written in Habakkuk. He's not satisfied, man. He loves doing this, man. The Lord set up the perfect villain to rule over us as a punishment. Because they love killing, they love stealing, they love destruction, they love, anything wicked, man. Saying, when will the new moon be gone? Yeah, it's Amos 5. Ephah small. Yeah, it's Amos 6, man. There's more. There's more here. Yeah, Micah 6:10. Are there yet the treasures of wickedness in the house of the wicked, and the scant measure that is abominable? Shall I count them with pure? Shall I count them pure with the wicked balances, and the bag with deceitful weights? But that's what Esau does, man. All right. So there's plenty of examples of why the Lord is justified on destroying this place. This is a small one, to be honest. Even though he's robbing everybody blind, this is small, man. When you go into the things he's doing to food, to children, all right, to the earth, it's beyond comprehension, man. We're gonna have to go and play the tape back, man. It's gonna take years. just to witness all the wickedness that he did, man. We can't fully see why the Lord is why the Lord is doing everything he's doing. We see enough to see that it's justified, but we can't even see everything, man. Houston tyranny businesses must install surveillance cams at own expense. Cops to view footage without warrant, man. And cops are basically they're basically gangs, man. They do what they want. They're running rampant, tough on crime, or just lawless tyrants. And that's what these serve and protect guys have been known to become, man. It says the Houston City Council has gone completely 1984 by forcing businesses to spend their own money to install high definition security cameras. So you have to pay for the money that we're going to spy on you on. You have to pay for us to spy on you. You see? While from which the police can extract footage without a warrant, this is flatly unconstitutional on several accounts and will certainly be challenged in court. Yeah. That's right, man. That's right. Lamentations 4. Let me see. Yeah, I started at 16. It says, the anger of the Lord Jehovah hath divided them. He will no more regard them. They respected not the persons of the priests. They favored not the elders. So this is why we're in the position that we're in. As for us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help. So we can't do anything about it. The police can just spy on us. They're making us pay for it. All right. And who are they going to hem up when they see something suspicious on video footage? Not Esau. They're going to hem Jacob, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It says, in our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. All right. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Because when you really see, this is just small level. This whole Houston thing, Esau's got all types of spying apparatus, man. All types of spying apparatus. I paid recently for a $40 background check on myself. Cause I'm thinking about applying for this gig. They're gonna check your driving history and stuff. And man, the thing that came up on the background check, it was hella stuff, man. They knew everybody I knew. They had my brother, who's in the spirit world now, my father, my sister, ex-boyfriend she had, and background. I could look up everybody, man. And that check was only $40. Now imagine what Esau has on us, man. He knows everything, man. That's why we can't beat him without the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. If the Lord is not with you, you're destroyed. We can't win. We can't win conventionally with this, man. He's been given a great sword, pursuant to Revelation 6, and the ability to do miracles. All right. But going back to Revelation, Shalakia, Lamentation 4:18, it says, "They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is coming." That's why we bring these things out, man, because the end is here. And we're just hoping that it's over with, man. Even if that means I end up in a guillotine, so be it. Let the end come, because this is unrighteous what's happening, all right, to the earth, to our people, all right. It says our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven, all right. They pursued us upon the mountains. They lay wait for us in the wilderness, all right. So we know who that's talking about, undoubtedly. It says, look, video, the guy, Fauci, he decrees that, should be above authority of courts, all right? Anthony Fauci emerged from under his bridge Thursday. You know what that who lives under a bridge, in an appearance no one saw on the hilariously soon-to-be trashed CNN Plus to declare that the organization and scientific experts like himself should be above the jurisdiction of courts. All right. So he set up courts to have some kind of order, which is closer to the law, because you should have judges set up to demand things, to see things are fair, and confirm witnesses are being truthful and things like that. He set that whole thing up and then completely undermines it, man, because he never really cared about doing the right thing ever. All right. The moment that he sees that it's more beneficial for him to do away with that, he does it. All right. He does it. What was I going to get here? Oh, yeah. Let me see. Son of perdition. Second Thessalonians 2:3, it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means," and we're not deceived. We see it clear as day. For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. All right, and we've seen that with camps going off on these wayward doctrines, saying outrageous stuff like you can commit adultery for revenge. All right. It says, "And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition," and his guy has been revealed. The son of perdition is Esau. Edom is not. These are not Israelites. Okay. It says, "Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God," and that's this is the main point, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God. And these are these guys' temples, man, these courts. He's sitting over you, ruling over you like he's a God. He's saying that the own power that he created, all right, he's saying he's above that now. You just got to listen to him. Do what I say. So that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. All right. And he's going to tell you that you can't argue with science, that we know better. We know how everything began 14 billion years ago. You can't argue with it. They'll use words like the science is settled. All right. And they'll be like, shut up and sit down. All right. But they started off nice. We just want freedom and civil rights and all of this bullshit, man. Video: Saki doubles down, declares teachers should be talking to 5-year-olds about, come on, man. After crying about Republicans in Florida trying to prevent teachers from talking to kids barely above toddler age about, you see the word here. Earlier in the week, White House spokesperson Jen Psaki declared Thursday that kindergarten-age children should be discussing whether they are a girl or a boy. Why with teachers, man? What happened to parents? Why aren't these conversations at the very least happening at home? Because this guy wants to foster confusion. All right. Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance doeth witness against them, and they declare their sin is Sodom, they hide it not. So now they're just outright saying, no, your parents don't need to have these conversations. Teachers do. Why? Because the teachers are getting paid to push a certain agenda. There's no incentive for a parent to do it. What incentive do you have to confuse your kids? Your kids coming home from school asking you all kind of crazy questions. You're like, where you learn that from? Miss Johnson at school? And you have to suffer it, man. Because what do you have to do? You have to work. Most families, both parents have to work. It costs money to send them to a private school where you can at least have some say on what the kid is learning. But these public schools now, man, it is what it is. You're lucky to have your kid not come back home violated in some kind of manner, man. It says they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. All right. Say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. All right. So this is, man. There's something that destroyed the fatherless. I forgot. But that's ultimately what this is. Yeah, it's Job. Yeah, Job 6:25, it says, how forcible are right words, but what doeth your arguing reprove, man? And we can't say right words in this society. It's toxic. It's hate speech. It's all of these different things. It's misogyny. It's a problem. Meanwhile, we can completely turn your child out and nothing you can do about it. You're the one that gets shamed for speaking up about it. It says, do ye imagine to reprove words and speeches of one that is desperate, which are as wind? You overwhelm the fatherless, and ye dig a pit for your friend. All right. Now therefore be content, look upon me, for it is evident unto you if I lie. So this is what Edom is doing in this particular scenario. And there's plenty of precepts on how you're supposed to handle the fatherless, man. Job 24:3, they drive away the ass of the fatherless. They take a widow's ox for a pledge. All right. That's what a lot of this is. It's predatory behavior on single mother homes, which Esau created ultimately, and Keisha, she was with it, and now she wants, now it's hashtag protect black women. Well, wait a minute, you're the one who signed with the devil. What do the scriptures say? Will anyone pity a charmer? Will anyone pity a charmer? You sided with the devil. And now our kids are destroyed. This is Isaiah 47:12. It says, "Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, because you went into every other philosophy that Esau presented you, and you yourself went into then the holy word, man." And now that there's consequences, you're crying. All right. It says, "Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be as thou mayest prevail." All right. And this goes for Esau as well too. But Eve, you went along with it. Now I don't want to make this too long. You can go more into some of these topics, man. Yeah, some of these are just nonsense, but a lot of that there's a lot of meat and a lot of what's going on, man. You just have to pay attention and watch, man. As our job is to do. Video proof. Biden's a disposable puppet president. He said, "I prophesied." Okay. And Biden would get tossed out of office like an old casserole within a year on account of his free falling. Let's see what this.
You guys are bad. I'm not supposed to be answering all these questions. I'm supposed to leave, but I can't resist your questions.
Wow, man.
You guys are bad. I'm not supposed to be answering all these questions. I'm supposed to leave, but I can't resist your questions.
Through, absolutely through, man. With that, hopefully you brothers were edified. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachak Wadash Wa Abba Babal. Shalom.